Hi everyone, this is New Moon Child. Welcome to my channel. It's been a while since I posted a video, so anyhow, happy Sunday to everybody. I know there's Sunday football and a lot of you are watching football, so have fun. Anyhow, before I get started, I would like to talk a little bit about astrology. Some of you already know that yesterday Pluto went direct in Capricorn. So Pluto has been in retrograde since the month of April till Friday, till yesterday. And one of the things I would like to point out for Pluto, you already know that Pluto is the ruler of transformation and destruction. So if for the last 6 months, you've been doing a lot of reflection in certain areas in your life, then now that Pluto's going direct, it's going to you're going to start making major changes. Meaning, for example, if for some of you for the last 6 months, Pluto has been highlighting issues in your workspace, in your job, then maybe, and they're pretty, Pluto has pretty much been pointing out the areas that it's making you really unhappy. Now that Pluto's going direct, I'm going to see a lot of you taking action towards, making job changes, quitting your old job because you're no longer happy. One of the things that I'm going to warn everybody is that don't be surprised if in your work area or whatever company, whatever you do, if you see like major managers, directors, or assistant directors quitting. Don't be surprised at all, because one of the things that Pluto pretty much um, emphasize is also mental health. Is this job fulfilling? Is this job making you happy? Is this job creating so much stress that, even while you're at home, you think about it? So if for the last 6 months, I'm just referring to jobs, but it could be just anything. If there's an area in your life very specific that Pluto really highlighted that you're seeing there's a lot of issues, now is the time for you to move direct. Because during this past 6 months, all you've been doing is reflecting, thinking about it. You're seeing things for what they really are. There's no sugarcoating. Okay, because sometimes we as humans we tend to say, things are gonna get better, let me wait for this or let me wait for that. But then again, Pluto comes in and says, you know what, you're really unhappy, you know and it really sheds light in specific areas in your life that it forces you to make a transformation. You're going to destroy this old habit of yours, and then you're going to transform to something new. So FYI, if you see like major changes in your job, business partners quitting on you, or employees quitting on you, so um, it is time for you to make those changes in your life. Okay, I know that I only focus on work, but it could be emotional, it could be family members, it could be maybe for some of you, maybe you're seeking out help for your mental to improve your mental health, things that it's been bothering you for the last 6 months. Now is the time for you to take action and move forward. Okay, so today it is the full moon in Aries. This full moon is really gonna highlight in your relationships, because yeah, we are in Libra season. So by the way, happy birthday all to all my Libra friends out there. So it's gonna affect mostly with in Aries and Libra, but somehow it's going to affect all 12 zodiac signs. But this is the two signs that they're going to feel this effect the most, and it has to do with relationships. You have to see, this is an opportunity to reassess and create a more of an equal give and take, creating a balance. Maybe some of you feel that you're giving too much with your partner. You're the one doing all the work. You're the one, making things happen, and your partner is not reciprocating. So this is now the opportunity to have that conversation with your partner and say, hey, you know what? I would like for you to, to make some changes, because I feel that I'm doing all the work, and create an equal balance Okay. Or maybe some of you are not giving enough in your relationship, and your partner, reaches out to you and say, hey, you know what, I think you're not giving much, not in that way, but can you, spend a little bit more time with me, or can you spend less time on your phone? This is opportunity, it's creating an equality within partnership. Okay. For some of us, like for myself, who's been single for a very long time, you have to ask yourself, are you truly ready to open up and let someone into your life? Those are the questions you need to ask. Okay. So this is what I have for you for Pluto going direct and having this full moon in Aries. Okay. I know for myself, it's been a very good day. It's been action oriented, been very positive, and also like I've noticed, like my intuition has been very, very high. It's like there are things that I've been stuck mentally, and today I just got the clarity of things. I'm like, oh, okay, this is what it is. So I don't know if some of you are experiencing the same thing, but if you are, please leave a comment below. I would like to know. All right, so I'm gonna do something very different, a little bit different. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna get pull some cards for the collective. One message does Spirit have for the collective for today, and then I'm going to pull one card for all 12 zodiac signs to see what message does the full moon have for you. Okay. All right. So let's get this started. Just keep in mind that these are timeless. It may or may not resonate with you. Sometimes the energies can be a past energy, present energy, or it could happen in the future. Maybe it doesn't resonate today, but it may resonate next week or 2 weeks down the road. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, let's get this started. Hang on. Sorry. So let me do a couple shuffles here. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? I'm not going to pick all those cards. There's a lot of cards. Spirit, what messages do you have? Oh my God, they're everywhere. What messages do you have? Okay. Here we have the Ace of Pumpkins, Five of Lightning, which is Five of Swords. We have the Four of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Fool card, and Three of Cups here. Oh, okay. These are pretty positive cards. What I'm seeing here for the Five of Lightning, which is the Five of Swords and the Four of Cups, it's This is more of a past energy. As I mentioned earlier in what's happening astrologically, Pluto going retrograde is like, it may create like some internal conflicts. And perhaps a lot of you were in this Four of Cups of energy, being bored, unhappy, an internal conflict. I don't know if I should stay here. I don't know if I should do this. I don't know what to do. I'm feeling depressed. I'm feeling miserable. Now it's kind of like a lot of you have a lot of clarity, and seeing the Ace of Pumpkins, which is the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups here, is like, has a lot to do with emotional and also with your Pentacles. Like I mentioned earlier, it's so funny, it's like I was talking about work. So for some of you, I see a lot of changes. A lot of you are probably going to be leaving your 9 to 5 job, and you're going to take a risk and start your own business. Or maybe you're gonna start applying for another job for another company. For some of you, is because it's creating too much of a mental burden. You're not happy. It's affecting you emotionally, your mental health. And when I see the Three of Potions here, it has a lot. Three of Cups is like, it's something that you really want to do, and it's gonna bring you happiness. It's going to be this change, this move. Seeing the Fool card here is like, you're going to take a risk, and it's going to be celebratory. You're going to be very, very happy. So if you are going to start applying for jobs, or have started applying for jobs, for somebody, there could be two opportunities here, two new opportunities, something that's going to be stable, a lot of stability, and is going to bring a lot of emotional fulfillment. So this is what I have for the collective, which these are very positive messages. It's time to move forward. Or you're going to be receiving some sort of communication. If you are, maybe some of you have already gotten a job offer, and you're celebrating it. Something new, something fresh. You're taking a risk, and it's very promising. So don't be afraid to take that risk. It's very promising. Okay. All right, so this is what I have for the collective. Now let's go with all of my zodiac signs. What messages does Moonology card have for all of my 12 zodiac sign for this full moon in Aries? Let me shuffle here a couple times. So first, I'm going to start with Aries, the first zodiac sign. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Aries for this full moon? What messages do you have for Aries for this full moon? What messages do you have for Aries for this full moon? What message do you have for Aries for this full moon? Let me pick this first card here because they want me to. Okay. Oh, wow. Aries, you got the full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches. Well, yeah, there's going to be a lot of forward movement. I think that you are going to grab the bull by the horn. You're going to definitely grab the bull by the horn. You're going to move forward. If you've been feeling stuck in any type of situation, it could be anything, friendship, work, relationship, family, you're just going to grab the bull by the horn. You're like, you know what? I'm going to do what I want to do. But be mindful, but be cautious how you go into communicate, because I know, our Aries can be a little bit too blunt. So be very cautious how you going to communicate your needs and wants. All right? Sometimes you could be a little too bossy, but don't be too bossy. Be mindful. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Aries. All right. Next sign, Taurus. Let's see what messages does the full moon have for Taurus. Let's see what are the messages that the full moon has for Taurus. Taurus, new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. Taurus, if you are unhappy, unstable, communicate it. Now is the time for you to communicate it. Or maybe you're going to improve your communication at work. You're going to improve your communication when you write that email. You're going to improve your communication to your partner, to your friendship. Okay, you're going to be very talkative. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. All right, my next zodiac sign, Gemini. Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini for this full moon? Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini for this? Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini this full moon? Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini for this full moon? Full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. Gemini, it's time for you to step out of your comfort zone and show them what you got, who you truly are. Okay? For some of you, the message that I just got through for Gemini is like maybe you've been a little bit of a hermit lately, or maybe someone has been suppressing you or telling you, oh, you shouldn't be this way, you shouldn't do this way. I'm like, no, now is the time to show them what you are and what you're made of and what you got. Come out of your hermit mode. That's the message that I have for you, Gemini. All right. Moving along with Cancer. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer? 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 A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. All right, Cancer, I think it's time for you to, maybe if you've been a bit selfish in your partnership and your relationship, maybe with this Pluto going direct, or when it was in retrograde, you realize that all you're doing is take, take, take. Maybe it's time to give to your partnership, to give to your family, to give to your friendship. Okay, be of service for other people. So if you've been selfish lately, maybe it's time, to, maybe you've been very selfish to good people, and now you feel bad. Now you realize, there's been really good people in my life that I've been taking for granted, and now it's my moment to give back to them. All right, so this is the message that I'm getting for Cancer. All right, what messages does Spirit have for Leo? Spirit, what messages do you have for Leo? Spirit, what messages do you have for Leos? Spirit, what messages do you have for Leos? Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So, okay. All right, Leos. Maybe there's been something that you've been working behind closed doors. Or maybe you've been working really, really hard, and now is like you're going to start seeing your fruition, don't give up. Keep going. Don't give up. You're almost there, okay? So you're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe there's going to be an income raise, or maybe some of you started a business and perhaps it was, a little bit stagnant or anything or something like that, or it was moving too slow. But hold on tight because you're almost there. You're going to see a lot of money coming in. All right. So those are the messages that I have for Leo. Spirit, what messages do we have for Virgo? Spirit, what messages do you 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 have for Virgo? New moon in Sagittarius. I know this is going to happen maybe at the end of November. I'm mistaken, but luck is on your side. So maybe for some of you, there's something that you've been waiting for a very long time, and you're probably going to get what you've been manifesting, or what you've been working very hard. Perhaps by the end of November or beginning of December. That's when you're going to see that luck is going to be on your side. Okay? So this is what I have for you, Virgos. All right. My next zodiac sign, Libras. Happy birthday, Libra. Libra season. Happy birthday, Libra. Spirit, what messages do you have for Libra in this full moon in Aries? What messages do you have for Libra? Libra, Libra, Libra. What messages do you have for Libra? What messages do you have for Libra? All right, Libra. Nothing will come of this situation. I think it's time for you to let something go. It could be letting go of addictions. It could be letting go of a situation that no longer suits you. Maybe this is today's the perfect time for you to shed things that it's not going to help you move forward. Maybe you have to let go of things, places, or people. Leave them in the past because they're not meant to be in your future. That's the message that I'm getting here, Libra. Okay? All right. Spirit, what messages do you have for Scorpio? Spirit, what are the messages do you have for Scorpio? Spirit, what are the messages do you have for Scorpio? Spirit, what are the messages do you have for Scorpio? Spirit, what are the messages do you have for Scorpio? Spirit, what are the messages do you have for Scorpio? The energy is gaining momentum. That is true. I'm a Scorpio and I felt like so energetic today. This morning when I woke up, I was like, ooh, I like how I'm feeling today. The energy is gaining momentum. All right, Scorpios, be ready. Maybe you're feeling more energetic, and it's going to continue. It's not going to stop. Just keep moving forward. If you've been feeling a little bit down, depressed, slow, sluggish, don't worry about it. That's going to change. And I know with this Pluto that was in retrograde Capricorn, it had a major impact in Scorpio. So if you've been, for the last 6 months, you've been feeling like very slow moving, exhausted, tired, well, get ready. Maybe it was a time for us to rest for those last 6 months because there's something coming in. All right, so be ready, Scorpio. Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius? 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 For my Saggies. I know my stellium is in Sagittarius. Ooh, Sagittarius, the same thing as Virgo. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. So maybe a lot of you will be feeling lucky towards the end of November, beginning of December. Something major is coming to you. So hang on in there, okay? It's going to be a lucky streak for you, okay? All right, this is what I have for you, Sagittarius. Next sign, Capricorn. Spirit, what messages do you have for Capricorn? Or maybe some of you Sagittarius, maybe some of you are dealing with a Virgo. I don't know. Virgo and Sagittarius. Maybe partnership, friendship, marriage, dating. Who knows? But luck is on your side for sure. Spirit, what messages do you have for Capricorn? 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 Capricorn, the same thing as Libra. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Libra in a relationship. Nothing will come of the situation. Maybe there's a lot of arguments or disagreements. Maybe you need to let this person go. The same thing as I got for Libra. Maybe there's something you need to let go that's no longer working for you. It's not meant for you to be, Pluto is in your sign in Capricorn. Maybe they're telling you, you know what, it's time to start something fresh, something new. Let go of the past. Let go of things that is not meant to move forward into your future. Major changes for you, Capricorn. Major changes. Now, Spirit, what messages do you have for Aquarius? 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 Oh, there it is. It's time to release negativity. Aquarius, maybe some of you are very negative towards a situation. You're being negative. Maybe like, I don't want this, and why I'm not getting this, and why I'm not getting that. It's like, I've known some Aquariuses, and there's one thing I could tell from Aquarius is like, you get really pissed off when things doesn't go your way. So you have to release that type of negativity, that type of behavior, because you're not going to move forward in anything. All right, so it is time for you to release that negativity and see things for what they are. Or maybe you have to see things in the positive side, or perhaps some of you need to take some responsibility of your own actions. If you don't take accountability of what the things that you've done, you're creating this negative energy aura around you, saying, oh, things are not going to happen. And I'm going to tell you something, and I don't know why I'm getting this message, but I'm going to tell you something. The minute you start taking responsibility for your own actions, you're going to start seeing things in a positive way. The more you refuse to take accountability of your actions, the more negative you're going to become. Let it go. Just let it go. And try to be better. All right, this is what I have for you, Aquarius. Last but not least, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Spirit, what messages do you have for all my lovely Pisces? Spirit, what messages do you have for all my Pisces? Pisces, what messages do you have? Spirit, what messages do you have for my Pisces? Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces? Oh, Pisces, I love this, a North Node. Some of you have your North Node in Pisces. You may want to read that. Step out of your comfort zone. Pisces, you may want to find out, go to Astro Sofa. That's the one that I normally go to, and see what message, what North Node do you have. Maybe there's a message for you there. The North Node pretty much tells you what are you destined to do. Okay, so you will find the answers to your question here. So step out of your comfort zone. It's time for you to do what you came to this world to do, what is meant for you to do. All right, so this is the message that I have for you, Pisces. All right, that is all I have for you. I hope this resonates. Please like, share, comment, or subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye.